for Gaura Mahaprabhu. Mataji, are you able to hear me and understand? Is this voice okay? Some
Yes,
Mataji? Yes. Okay, thank you. So Gaura Mahaprabhu, he had difficulty to be in his external consciousness. He had to come to external consciousness because he has to communicate and do the external dealings with people because he is mortally suffering. For that reason, with difficulty, he had to come to an external consciousness. But the internal consciousness of Mahaprabhu, is just so much Krishna, ecstatically Krishna. That's his internal consciousness, Mahaprabhu's. And throughout the Chaitanya Charitamrita, we see how difficult it was. He wouldn't notice external Krishna. When Vallabha Bhatta, when Mahaprabhu comes to Kashi and goes to Vallabha Bhatta, just to cross the Ganges river, I think, whatever river is there, Kasi, Ganga, So, as usual, he is an internal consciousness, and when Mahaprabhu is an internal consciousness, he wouldn't stop chanting, he wouldn't stop dancing, and the tears wouldn't stop flowing. There are tears flowing, but Mahaprabhu tears jetting. That is internal consciousness for Mahaprabhu. So he was just continuing. He was there on the land, got onto the boat to cross the Ganga, but his internal consciousness continued. He was dancing and chanting on the land, and he continued to do that on the boat. Chanting loudly, dancing. And boat hai, small boat. Vallabha Bhatta was sitting there. The boatman was there, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his cook, Balabhadra Bhattacharya. A small boat hai. But Mahaprabhu, it did not even cross his mind, didn't occur to be a small boat head. If I jump one time, then the boat will lose the balance. Yes, sir. He is not in the external consciousness. He was jumping up and down on the boat. The boat was almost sinking, and devotees didn't know what to say. Finally, somehow he came to see that the boat is sinking, and then he had to stop. With the difficulty, he had to now come back to external consciousness. Like that. So that is the internal state of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came to Prakashananda Saraswati, how he was naturally, जो होता है ना, whatever is their internal status, they are just like that externally. Then there is no specific effort that is put in. So he was just so meek and humble naturally, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so Sadhu Bhushana, they will automatically be there. When the internal consciousness is like that, such great fond attachment to Krishna, such purified, very fond attachment to Krishna. So when the sadhus, they come and see. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, throughout Chaitanya Charitamrita, just by his behavior, by his words, and also by instructing different devotees at different places. Like this, in Gaura Katha, there are so many layers in Gaura Katha. Even for the beginners who want to know bhakti means, try to understand what it means. For them also, Gaura Katha is a cunning, a wealth. Directly to know, oh, this is what bhakti means. Unadulterated. No twisted and turned around. Oh, this is bhakti. As a Gaur Katha. And to deep for greater asakti for Krishna and further relation and internal bhajan, that comes deeper. It's the deeper layers of Gaur Katha. Like that. Gaur Katha, we hear what bhakti means through Gaur Katha. And of course, Srila Prabhupada, Gaur Krsna is there to explain. Even though Gauranga Mahaprabhu is saying, I am not an incarnation, Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Because he is a Chanavatar, he has come to show how to be a devotee. That is the whole purpose. So, in the purpose, when we get to hear further explanation of the Gaura Katha like that, from this Gaura page and Srimad Prabhupada like that, then it will have, and it should have a profound effect on the heart. It is said that Gaura Katha, just hearing Gaura Katha, which we make, softens the heart. And it's also said that once whose heart is not softened by Gaura Katha, it is considered to be a stone. Because the nature of the Gaura Katha is like that. Knowing Bhagavan has come and he has led his life like this, Bhagavan to show me. And on top of that, the associates of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Srivas Thakur, what is that Sharanagata Bhakti? What ye hai to completely depending on Krishna. Oh, Raghunath Das and Raghunath Bhatta, Jiva Goswami, all these associates in the devotees. Gaura and Gaura Krsna, their katha, it just wraps and makes the heart. First, it softens the heart and gets it so much eager to receive Krishna katha. We need a Gaura katha to soften the heart. And we need the Acharya speak. And we need to hear how they live their life, how they hit their budget, to set the standard. Like the crowd, we look around, oh, nobody is even chanting. At least I am chanting. We set the standard like that. Looking around in the world of modes, everybody haunted by modes. We look at that and we set a standard. And we think, oh, I think I'm really working hard. Because we're looking around and when we set a standard like that, what will I think? Oh, I am doing very great. I am working hard. This is all anybody could do is that. When we look around to set a standard, I feel like that. Of course, it will be the standard. But we should look at the Acharyas. We should look at those Acharyas and then see, and then set a standard. Did I even understand Bhakti? Okay. Initiated 16, announce that ignorance of Kirtan, this service, that service, this course, that course. What ho raha hai bahar? Did I even understand the thing? If I understand one thing, why will I feel like this inside? What is my state of consciousness inside? That also naturally we will think. Because now we are looking at the Acharyas. The standard is up there. They're so pure, pure, quite pure. And what is my consciousness? थोड़ा सा भी नहीं clean है. ऐसा. So first thing is, we look at the standard of Acharya set by them, then the rest of the things will happen in practice. लेकिन first तो उस तरफ देखना है ना, सुनना है ना. Then when the standard is set, then you will know, oh my goodness, hearing the Gaura Krsna to soften the heart, and then the Krishna Katha, then hearing from the Acharya. This is all I need to do the whole day. Even then I don't know if this heart will soften or not. If the heart is not softened, then when will the Krishna Katha sink in this heart and Krishna appear in my heart? When will that happen? That one will naturally think. And how long do I have for all this to happen? It's सब naturally होता है. So, like that. What is my internal state of consciousness? And is it so easy for that internal consciousness to change, to get to that purity, pure and joyful? When Krishna is coming and sitting in the heart, then pure and joyful होता है. कब आएगा? कैसे आएगा? Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Acharya ki bechani, kipa chant karni, Aharnisha Chitta Krishna, Mala Havadharani. When that is my baseline, then the Bhagavan is sitting in the heart and making it pure in the form of the Nama. When the Nama is there, then the Chintana will come. It gets detailed, and then Rupa Guna Leela, and then the Smarana Dasa will come. So, yeah, after hearing all this, okay, now at least we know. Hear the Acharyas. Hear their charita, hear what they have to say. Then the standard is already set. They have to set the standard for us. And then hear the Gaura Katha. The heart will soften. With the mercy of Gauranga always associates Krishnadas Kaviraja, Srila Prabhupada. When we hear it with faith, hey, Gaura Katha hai. Hear it faith. At least start hearing. Then hear it with faith. Then of course the heart will soften. And then super of Krishna Katha, Abba Rupa Guna Leela of Shama Sundar Krishna, the whole Vrindavan. So ये होने के लिए, does it happen if I just log off for a little bit of time every day? Will the iron be heated up? Will the milk boil if the stove is turned on for a little bit every now and then? When will the milk get heated up? When will it boil? Oh, खोवा ऐसा बनाना है ना ठाकुर जी को. When will that happen? So इसलिए yeah, for those who want this thing to happen in their life, then their priorities will be different. It's the same life we are all living here, devotees. Same life hai, same planet hai, same life hai. All Gurvastas hai. not that one of us will have greater challenge than the others. If we think like that, look around. When I think, oh, I have this specific great challenge, look at somebody with the same challenge how outside, right? How are they taking that? How are they viewing it? What is their priority? ऐसा so बाहर का कुछ challenge कुछ भी नहीं है, nothing. When we are seeing challenges outside, there is a that's not that's not challenges are not there outside, inside. So it is said, the successful people, to be successful, we should see how to make it happen. If somebody wants success, they have to see how to make it happen. And successful people think how to make things happen. Failures think how things cannot happen. They want a chant success and failure, but it's the same thing. Same thing in spiritual life. How am I thinking? Two people. One gets success with the same situations, the same thing that is given to them in life, because they can see how they can make it happen. The same things you give to somebody else, everything, same thing. If he sees how it cannot happen, then he will let it go. So yeah, spiritually also, bhakti also. We have the same thing that is given to us spiritually. Everybody, all of us, we are given the same thing. Materially also, we are all the same body, same situations like. How am I thinking? Am I thinking how to make it happen? Or how am I seeing how it cannot happen? So, go ahead. So, that is all the reality is laid out. The reality that our standard acharyas will. So, what we have so far is acharyas, they set our standard. Each time you hear from the acharyas and about acharyas, you have to keep in mind, yeah, bhakti, yeah, standard, that's a sunnah. Then we will not want to stop here. So that's what we have heard. Standard is to be set. Acharya set the standard. And Gaura Krsna softens the heart. Then the softened heart gets so attracted to Krishna. And then this way the Lord sits in the heart. This way we go from Shravana to Vani to Shravana, like that. And we also heard that materially and spiritually, everything, all of us, we are in the same boat. Are we thinking how to make it happen? Or are we seeing how it cannot happen? That is, even if we are thinking how it cannot happen to us, एक ही काम करना है, just one thing. At least that one thing has to be there. Be with those who are making it happen. Continue to be with those. And then it will happen to us also. So, Lochana Thakur says, don't think this chanting and dancing will not give you the desired results. It will, says the Lochana Thakur. This is the very thing that is given to us by Srila Prabhupada, Gaura Krsna, the chanting and dancing. The chanting and dancing happens when we hear the katha of those who are chanting and dancing, the acharyas. So इसके लिए तो katha चाहिए. So with the katha that we hear, how do I know I am hearing the katha? When I feel like chanting and dancing, that's when I know I have heard katha. So those are packaged together. Chanting and dancing is a result of hearing from Nishkinchananam Nivrena Yavat Mahatpadam Jyotishekam. When we hear from them, the result is we want to chant and dance. This is the process that is given to us. Hear, chant and dance. When you are chanting and dancing, everybody around them, of course the nama will go out, Prabhupada Vani as books will go out. This is the process that is given to us. Yes, devotees. That's what we have heard. And every Ekadasi, dear devotees, Aaj Ekadasi hai na, at least on Ekadasi, I pray that I can be a Gaudiya Vaishnava, following what Gaura Mahaprabhu said, at least on the day of Ekadasi, to start with Ti Shayane, Ti Bhojane, Ti Bajagarane, Aharnisha Chinta Krishna, Balakavarane. This is all Krishna, 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 inside out, outside in, all the time, everywhere, no matter what. Krishna Nama, Krishna Chintan. On Ekadasi, after all, this is Harivasa. That's all, Mataji. That's all. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you all. This is just glorifying them. That's all the process. Yes, Mataji. But you're doing awesome. You are with what you are placing, you are uncompromisingly going on. Wonderful. We'll keep going.
It's everything is a causeless mercy, Mataji.
It is spreading
It's
there.
just today I don't even know